Okay, in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the bones here of the wrist, which would be the carpal bones, the metacarpals, which are the hand bones, and then talk a little just a bit here about the phalanges. So I'll start here with the carpal bones. The first thing you're going to want to do is determine what's medial and what's lateral, which can be done by finding the thumb. Thumbs should be pretty obvious based on the fact that the thumb is going to be the smallest of the fingers. It's the shortest, I should say. So this side is going to be the thumb side, which we know in anatomical position makes it lateral since the thumbs point out. And this should help us a lot when we get down to the carpal bones, and we can utilize that little saying that we learned the other day in a lecture, which was stop letting those people touch the cadaver's hand. So we'll start here on the thumb side, and we'll go with the proximal row. The first bone, which is actually the most frequently fractured bone, will be the scaphoid. Okay, scaphoid right there is on the thumb side, and it is on the proximal row. So there's our stop. Then the bone just medial to it will be the lunate. And then the last two bones, kind of tricky. We have the triquetrum and then the pisiform, which is kind of anterior to it. Okay, so it kind of is on the front side. We can feel that actually if we know where to feel for on the pinky side of our wrist. Okay, so there's our stop letting those people, scaphoid, lunate, triquetrum, pisiform, and then we start over on the thumb side again with the distal row, which begins with the trapezium, which is what my index finger is pointing to. Then this small one next to it, which is the trapezoid. The biggest one is the capitate, and then this one that has this little funky part here to it is called the hamate. So stop letting those people, and then we have to touch the cadaver's hand. So those are the carpal bones. Distal to the carpal bones, we have the 5 metacarpal bones. Metacarpal bones and the phalanges are very similar. They are all technically considered to be long bones. We number the metacarpals 1 to 5 using Roman numerals. 1 is the side on the thumb side, so metacarpal 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Each metacarpal and each phalange has a base, body, and head. The base will be the proximal end. The body will be the shaft, which would, we know it would be called the diaphysis. And then the distal head is right here on the 5 bones. This is when we flex our fingers, what we would call our knuckles. Okay? So that would be the distal head or distal epiphyses if we wanted to go real particular. As far as the phalanges go, there's the same structure to those as there are for the metacarpals. You've got base shaft and head, base shaft, head for all of them. There are 3 per digit, except for the thumb, which only has 2, which is why we only have 2 bones there. So that gives us a total of 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 for the phalanges. So that is it for the wrist and hand fingers. Thank you.